Today I want to reveal to you guys what I've been doing. Most of you are seeing me trading early in the morning, but you don't have an idea of what I normally do. So I've been using this trading strategy that's just marking the zones and the area. Of course, today I made losses. That's why you see I have an X here. But actually, the strategy to be happening exactly as how I expected. It's just that I got too early in the market before the time. So this is my biggest mistake. I happened to be trading around these areas, and I was aiming to take profits here and then get ready to see what is going to happen within my trading time. But we learn through mistakes. Here I'm going to show you what I normally trade. I will start with this trade that I just lost money today. So you see here, I'm just using trading view, and the time zone here, it's a bit different. So I normally trade the same time frame. It's just that today, actually on Monday, I did the same mistake. I entered in the market early before the time that I normally take trades. So what normally happens is there is something that called a gap, especially when the market wants to make a big move around 1 a.m. every day in this trading pair. So what I normally do, let me expose this secret that I'm using to trade. And I normally trade and target only few pips. I don't want to take the whole movement. I only take few pips available for me for that time. You see, like here, around this place, this market was on the Asian range. You can see the Asian range. And then what happened? The market decided to move out of the Asian range and created a gap. And then around this time is what time? Around 1, you can see here, around 1 a.m. on the method, on the trading view time frame, the market came and swiped this gap just here after this break of this Asian range that was happening here. The market came back and traced around this area. Then we had a very strong bearish movement straight from here to the next. We are approaching the next order block, which means if I could have waited for this trade to come and enter around this area, I would have a smooth selling, which was going to enable me to flip maybe 300 to 2,000 or $1,000. So this is what I did today, that I did it very wrong. I had to take the entries around this area, and I was expecting maybe the market is going to come here because I see this is a ranging market. I saw as a bit of an opportunity. Around all these areas, I was in profit, but then the market did like this. I couldn't start focusing with understanding the time frame that I normally trade the gaps, end up making losses. So exactly what I explained it here, it's what happened around here. I will show you how it happens. This market was on uptrend movement. You see it was going like this, low, high, lower high, then creating another high. So the trading time is around this line here. You see there's a small dot line that is coming all this way. This is 1 a.m. in the morning. What happened is before 1 a.m., during the Asian range, the market was around this area. So what I did is I had to mark the high and the low point during this area. The low point is this one, this one, and the high point is this one. So we have the lower high, the higher high, another lower high. So what happened here is this. The market came straight from this point and broke this previous high around this area. And when it was 1 a.m., the market came directly to touch inside this gap. And after this gap, we had a good, strong, bullish to the what? To the order block point. So I normally don't want to be greedy and think like I have to go and hold the market to what point. I just take my put my massive lot size and put my stop loss below the previous low point, which normally gives me around 1:3, 1:4. So it's all good. The risk management, it's paying very good if you apply. But mostly when I place my trades, the market doesn't even ask itself. It moves exactly as how I predict. So I'm going to show you another example. You see this one here. This one, it's the same applies. This was the low. And what happened after this area? The market broke around this area, and then the market did a retracement from here. This was 1 a.m. the market was around this place. The market came here exactly to touch within what? Within this gap here. And then what happened? The market sold exactly to what? This was my target, this one here. If you try to count like this, the risk reward ratio is like, if you see, this might be 1, 2, 3, so almost 1:4. Like every single day you can get this winning rate every single day. And also here I made another loss, which actually not much calling myself like I was on hurry, but here there was a tricky, guys. I will show you. The market was ranging around this area, which I think this pattern happened to be in 1 minute time frame. So I could not see like this is what I was supposed to trade, because even you see the retracement of going back to the gap area, it did exactly with this bullish candlestick here. Let me try to zoom in so I can show you what was happening. So it did a good retracement with this bullish candlestick here. And then after this one, I was expecting the market is going to sell directly to the order block point around this area. But what happened is the market did this retracement. I entered the sell expecting like the market is not going anywhere, just around this place. Then the market came back, and I always put big lot size. I don't joke because I know it pays me well. The market came back, took my money, and then all the way here. Not even here, but all the way here. So this is something that happens like almost every time. Let me try to see if I have another example to show you. Yes, I still have another example here. It's exactly the same thing, I think. Let me remove this. This is a very short movement, but still we got around maybe 1:3. Let me check. You see here, what happened is the market was around this area, and then the market was around this area. It is in a bearish time frame, yes, but it is in bearish trend. But then what the market did, the market was around this area. It did a very strong movement going up and break this a high here. So what happened around 1 a.m.? The market came directly to this point here, and the second candlestick came to this point here. And then what happened after? We had a strong bullish movement from here to this point here of an order block and continue with its bearish movement. Let's see the winning reward ratio. Our stop loss has to be on the previous low side. That is where we are supposed to be putting our stop loss, which is around here. It is just stop loss was supposed to be, yes, stop loss is supposed to be here on the previous low side. So let us see the risk reward ratio, because this was the take profit. So if you do like this, this is 1. So we still have 1:3 even with this small movement. You just have to consider like stop loss has to be on the previous low and then or the previous high, and then you get your 1:3 movement. So I can keep on showing you guys more examples, but that's what I normally do on daily basis. You need to understand yourself, like what kind of trader are you? Because we do have different types of trading style. Like myself, I normally trade a high moving market. I don't like consolidation. When I trade, I always put my eyes on the charts. That's what makes me feel better. I need to trade and close the trades, then do other things. I'm not those kind of guys who will press trades and put the phones in the pocket, because I'm a high risk trader. So this type of market movement, and even people in my group, I think they are enjoying, because every time when I say selling, the market respond exactly on the same spot, and we sell. We don't go back to the entry. It's just a single direction. We get 100 or 200 pips and we get out of the market. So knowing and understanding myself, like I am this kind of trader, I need to get something that goes exactly with my style of trading. So I had to sit in the market, try to look on the charts. So even if you think it's a bit complicated, one thing that you need to do is to make sure you mark the charts. You try to understand the behavior of what the chart is doing. Try to repeat it over and over again. Even when you lose, go back to the charts, do the analysis, learn what has changed, learn what's the difference, and you'll be able to see the market the way I see it, the way someone else is seeing it, and you'll be able to pass the profit, making profits. You only need to understand the first thing is, are you a scalper or do you have a chance to be holding in the market? But if you don't have that chance to hold in the market, this one can help you to make huge return. That's it, guys, for today. Let's keep learning. Let's keep making profit together.